here at MSU, we're doing a traditional bioassay and we need to have live plants. Growers or even agribusinesses will send us seed. Those seeds need to be cleaned from the rest of the plant material. Once that seed is cleaned, we need to try to break dormancy. And we do have some tricks to try and break dormancy. That might be an acid treatment or cold water treatment. And then some species we actually just have to put outside for an abbreviated winter with some freeze-thaw cycles. So once we have them ready to germinate, we go ahead and plant those seeds in the growth chamber. And we not only plant the sample that is of interest, also plant a known susceptible line we use for every case as a comparison, and that makes sure that our whole process is working properly. After it's in the growth chamber for about a week or two, we will transplant those into individual pots and then let them get up to an appropriate size for spraying when we know the herbicide would be effective. Once we reach that point, we organize them by size because we do full replications, and then we take them to our pesticide application lab and we spray them under controlled conditions with a single nozzle boom. After that is done, we return the plants to the greenhouse and we wait 2 weeks, allowing the time for the herbicides to work on the plants. We do a visual rating, percent control, and we have that susceptible line as a comparison. So we're going through to look at, are the plants still alive? Is this plant going to survive, flower, and produce seed? Because that's how resistance would spread. So if it's damaged to the point where it's not going to happen, then we would call it susceptible or not resistant. If during that process, after the rating, we find something new to our state or our region, or even something new worldwide, we will do many doses, starting all the way at an eighth of the field rate, all the way up to 8 to 32 times the field rate, depending on how resistant it is. We need to find what rate will give us 50% biomass reduction for that susceptible. After all this is done, we send all of that information to our clients. The herbicide that they're using is not going to be reliable and is only going to increase the population of this resistant weed. So they may look at switching to different herbicide modes or sites of action as appropriate for the crop. They also may think about integrated weed management, relying on other management activities outside of the use of herbicides or in combination with the use of herbicides. Depending on where you are, crop rotation might be helpful. It really depends on where you are, what your options are for crop rotation, what your options are for non-herbicide weed management, and then you kind of go from there.